But it was cool to be off in the ocean,
right,
and seeing the resort,
right.
But also you seeing the water and how clear it is. What's up, Zontay family? So, babe, what we talking about today?
We talking about the vacation.
The vacation. And you know, we can't have a vacation if the kids are tagging along with us on our vacation. So
that is true.
I had to hit up my mom and say, Mom, can you come down and watch the kids for us? And she was very willing to come down because I think she needed a break herself.
Yeah, she did.
So the kids, they weren't ready to leave. They weren't ready for us to leave.
Right.
and we wasn't really ready to leave neither. I mean, we was ready to leave, but we're not used to
being without our kids. So even no matter what we do, like they're always with us. So for us to separate, we all kind of get a little separation anxiety.
That's right. That's right. But we finally made it to Montego Bay.
Yes.
And you said we had a.
So I initially thought we were going to be on a shuttle bus like they do any other time to get you to your resort. But this time we ended up with a private car because I think it was only us two going to that particular resort. It wasn't a lot of people that came off the flights when we were landing in.
And the resort was nice.
The resort was amazing. Okay?
Yeah, especially the room, right? I mean, the room was super, super duper nice.
Absolutely. I highly recommend.
So as soon as we walked into
the room, you had the bathroom that was on the left side, and then on the right side you had like the closets, and then you had a mini bar.
And that was a nice size bathroom. I mean, you had his and her sides.
It was huge.
Then you had the tub
in the middle.
Like a soaking tub.
Yeah, big soaking jacuzzi type tub, and then you had, of course, the toilet on the one side, and then the shower on the other.
Right, and the closet was nice too.
It was his and her closet, so both sides you had your own side, and then the mini bar was in the middle, and they refilled that every day. New snacks, new whatever you wanted.
Yeah, adult beverages.
Yes.
Things like that. And we don't want to drink like that, so
no,
he didn't refill ours or something like that.
Because we ain't touch it.
Right. so you had the main door. Then you walk in, you got the bathroom, you got the closet, then you got another door.
Yes, that you could open up to get into the bedroom area.
And you had a nice size, king size bed. Mm-hmm. You had the seating area.
So then you had to go down the stairs to get to a seating area. And then there was another set of doors that led out to our balcony, right, where we had the view of the ocean.
It was a nice view. We spent a lot of time.
We spent a lot of time on the balcony.
Yeah,
just chilling and vibing.
Right. So we gotta eat.
Of course.
I mean, the food was okay.
I enjoyed it. I mean, I know we've been to other places where the food wasn't necessarily great, but I said the food was pretty good.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, we went to that, what restaurant we went to, babe?
It was some French restaurant. It was a little different, but it wasn't bad. Like, I can't say like I wouldn't eat there again, but it wouldn't be like, ooh, let's just always go here to get some food. I mean,
they offer us as an appetizer some rolls, and they also had salmon.
It was smoked salmon,
but it was still raw. And I tried it. I mean, it's not something that I would go to eat, but it was alright.
Listen, he turned his face up, so that let me know that I don't need to try it. I'm gonna stay away.
But the following day we had breakfast.
Yes, the buffet breakfast.
Yeah, so they had
that was fire every day.
Right. They had a actual section where you can get waffles made and
French
toast and put a little syrup on top of it. I mean, she did that.
She did with the cinnamon.
Right. I mean, they had the basic food, so I mean, it wasn't extravagant, but it was enough to to feed,
right,
to make you happy.
Yeah, it's enough to do what it needs to do,
right.
which is nourish your body.
Right. Well, I want to say a lot of stuff with nourishment. A lot of food like.
I mean, sugary stuff.
Yeah.
But
for breakfast. But I did.
We didn't really consume. I mean, other than like maybe French toast or waffles or something, that was about it. Other than fruit.
Yeah.
For like the sugar. Yeah.
I enjoyed like the watermelon, the yellow watermelon with black seeds.
Yes.
All the fruits. It was really tasty.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the 24-hour room service too.
We both enjoyed the 24-hour room service. Listen, have it at your convenience. Whatever it is you need, you just call them up, let them know, and they gonna be like, "Here you go."
Right, especially when you're in Jamaica, you got the munchies.
Listen, first off, we're not gonna talk about
Right. Well, anyway. Okay, so what do you think about the excursions, babe?
Okay, so usually we don't really do too many excursions when we go, but this time we was like, we're gonna make sure we handle this.
We're gonna be adventurous, man, because why not?
Why not? It was just us.
Right.
Why not live it up? So we did a rafting excursion.
And it was cool.
It was really nice. It was fun. I recommend it. The guide that we had, like, he was very informative on like the plants, the different things that they had growing out there. Any question we had, like, he was able to answer.
And before leading up to the rafting, I really enjoyed just seeing the people in the river, flowing down in their own rafts. And also the big leaves that we saw. I mean, that kind of like warm you up to what you're about to see and what you're about to experience. And when we got onto the rafting, that was my first time being on a raft with a person holding a big bamboo stick and pushing it.
Mine too, because...
Yeah, but to me, it was very romantical. Like, it was like magical to me.
Romantical?
It was.
Romantical? I don't think that's a word, babe.
Romantical?
I thought it was just romantic. Anywho, it's our word, okay?
I think it is a word, but it was nice. And like my wife said, the guy, he was very informative about the plants. See, here in America, a lot of us ain't like that. Like we
don't know
afraid of the wilderness and outside and things like that, and the bugs. But as we was traveling down the river, he was looking left and right. He was like, okay, that's an almond tree. That's a coconut tree or
walnut tree or whatever it is. Here go the banana tree.
Right. and actually, I paid him to pull the boat over to get me
some bananas
because their bananas, they have the actual seeds in them. So my goal was to bring some back and go in the backyard. But anyway, so he went on there, he cut the banana, came back on and took the long stick and pushed
he pushed us right on off of there.
And we kept going down the river. And as you was going down the river, you also saw people selling things.
Right, they little shops.
They had little shops. You had people with tents. Just, so I guess it was camping out there.
They might have been, but that could have been too because like the weather is very unpredictable. Like it could be really sunny and then the next second it started raining or whatever else it may be. They could be they could have been. But there people selling coconuts. We got coconuts.
Yeah, so we pulled over and we got some coconuts, and that was a cool experience. Like how you just parked the raft.
Yeah, and they just chop it like there you go.
So and the coconut was refreshing too though. It wasn't bad.
But I'm used to drinking coconut water cold. So it wasn't necessarily cold, so it wasn't my cup of tea. But I still drank it because we paid for it.
Right. But I mean, the rafting was cool. Then we also did some excursions at the resort.
Oh, we did the sailboat thing.
Yeah, we did a little sailboat.
I don't know the name of the actual boat, but that was fun. Make sure you do it if you go.
Yeah, because the resort, they have different types of water sports. And we was walking the beach, and the guy, asked us, do y'all want to do this?
Y'all want to hop on this boat?
And we said, cool. So we got on it, and the guy was very informative. He informed us on how to man the raft sailboat, whatever you want to call it. But it was cool to be off in the ocean and seeing the resort. Right. But also you seeing the water and how clear it is. And just being out there with Boo. I mean, it was a cool experience. Yeah. Even though we got wet.
The water was splashing, but it was okay. We was prepared for that. Right. And we know how to swim, so we wasn't worried about that.
Right. Exactly. For sure. I haven't swam that far though. I haven't swam at a very long distance.
It's alright. We would have got
I don't be put in a position where I have to swim that far.
I'm pretty sure I'll make it. We gonna get back, okay? So, we did the Bob Marley tour.
The Bob Marley tour was cool.
Fire.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was a whole compound.
It was like his whole family compound, and that was really cool to see. Like somebody you might have seen growing up or listen to music, and you actually see like, this is where this person is buried.
This is his bedroom.
This is the house he grew up in with his family. You know, you see the pictures of his family and things like that. Like, that was really cool.
Then mom, what kind of creeped me out though was finding out that his mom actually made dolls, but the dolls look kind of, creepy, like the dolls she saw in
what's the movie? Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood, and dolls in the pictures.
Ooh, that pop out there.
Yeah, that's how the dolls look.
He right about that, because I am not a doll type person. I don't like that. But that's what it did remind me of. I keep showing that.
She made those dolls and she sold those dolls.
I remember them saying she made them, but I believe you.
Yeah, because
there was a whole lot of them in there.
The tour guide said that that his mom made the dolls and she sold the dolls to people. The tour guide, speaking of the tour guide, he was lit. Literally.
Man, too lit, okay? He was singing and dancing and doing everything. Right. He was enjoying life.
And the band that I had was cool too.
Yes.
They had some energetic dude that was dancing.
Listen, he was like a hype man. Right. He came out of nowhere. He just jumping, bouncing, doing whatever, but he got the crowd hype.
He did.
He had the attention. But that was super cool.
So we did the Bob Marley tour. We did the ATV ride through the village.
The Rastafari tour.
The Rastafari tour.
Now that is absolutely fun. Like, if you go, you gotta do it.
Right. And just being in the village, because it was an actual village
where they live.
And that was my first time seeing an actual village. It was like a village from like a fairy tale story. Yeah. And you had the water that flowed from the top of the mountains down the mountains, like a natural spring, water spring.
Yeah, water spring.
And it was blue, and it was just super like gorgeous. Like, I felt like I was in heaven a little bit.
It was peaceful. It was very relaxing.
The people were cool. Everybody knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we had a guy that took us through their gardens, and
we had several guys.
He looked just like my little brother.
He did look like your brother. I'm not gonna say so, but you know how they say everybody got twins out here.
Right.
I think that was your brother's twin.
Yeah, I believe so. But it was cool, like seeing the water, and we took the ATV ride.
Yeah, we were driving.
Through the village.
He was driving the ATVs.
Like, man, that was fun, man. Like, for real.
It was. I got a little nervous though, because he was speeding in the ATV. And them roads.
I was trying to catch up with dude on
the motorcycle.
I mean, bro was gone with T.I.
He did look like T.I. Everybody we saw, we was like, oh, you look like somebody from the States. Look, let me tell you.
Then we had another guy that was behind us, and he went another road, and we saw him climbing trees and cutting down fruits.
That man was stealth mode, okay? We called him a ninja because he was like,
one minute he here, next time he gone.
And we didn't know what was going on.
He went to some sugarcane field with a machete, came back with some sugarcane.
Yeah, that's when we tried sugarcane for the first time.
That was cool.
That was cool. That was a cool experience. And sugarcane is absolutely delicious.
Right. But
very hydrating.
But I enjoyed this riding the ATV ride through the village, seeing the village houses, seeing the people swimming in the water, and that same water spring, people bathe in that. They wash the dishes in it.
Yeah, clothes.
They rinse their food off in it.
Yeah, because we was a little nervous because our one guy, ninja guy who was with us, he had brought us some fruit that he had got down from a tree.
And he just cut it up and stuck
it in the water. He just cut it up and he stuck it in the water.
And I looked at Babe like,
and we looked at each other like, huh.
Should we try this, man? Because literally like 50 feet from there, you see people swimming in the water, man.
People swimming. So who knows what in that water?
So we went ahead and thought it out.
But the fruit was good though. I'm not gonna tell you no story. It was good. It was very different.
But I'm pretty sure there's some all type of bacteria and germs on that fruit. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, and Pops, our driver. So he reminded me of my grandfather, Paul. The way, I mean, as soon as I got inside of the van, I'm like, this reminded me of my grandfather. Because
and I got that vibe too. Yeah. Like I'm in meeting your grandfather. Yeah. Like I could see how you could say that.
I mean, he was clean dressed. You know what I'm saying? Yep. The car was very clean.
He had his little peppermint
mats. He had little peppermint candy and things like that. But he was super nice and very cool. And next time we go, we definitely gonna call him, hit him up, and have him be our driver.
We have to. Because he family now.
Right. And he took us to the mountains. I didn't know Jamaica had mountains.
I wasn't really thinking about it, in that sense, but it didn't necessarily surprise me.
I was surprised because when you have Jamaica, you think about like the beach.
Right.
But you're not thinking about the mountains.
Right.
But they have mountains, and the mountains are very gorgeous, and the mountains are super high too.
It was very pretty.
So, speaking of excursions, I mean, we had so much fun, like being out there, driving with pops, like really just chilling. We had to worry about no kids. We had to worry about driving.
So this is what I think it really boiled down to. I think it was we do not get time to ourselves in that sense. So, like, we do everything together with our children. And I'm not saying, like, that's a wonderful thing
that's
to
a blessing,
be, right, to be able to do that.
24/7 with the wife, 24/7 with the kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a blessing.
It is. But I think it was just much needed for us to have just that bonding time with us to reconnect. Right. So the time went so fast.
We wasn't ready to go home, man.
We weren't ready. We were there for like 4 days?
I think like 5.
It might have been about 5 days.
4 to 5 days. And we're like, babe, we gotta stay.
Then we was like, can we extend this?
At the last minute. Like literally the day that we're about to leave, right?
It was like the day before. Yeah, it was like the day before. So then we had to like hurry up and scramble and make arrangements.
I call my mom, like, can you watch the kids?
Can you watch the kids for
I said, sure, baby. Mama don't mind watching babies.
I'm already out for the whole week.
Right.
Say less.
So we stayed, and we ended up going to a different raft. Yes. Now this rafting place, trash.
It was garbage. I don't even remember the name of it. I probably would if we seen it, but I would not recommend.
Yeah, the dude was kind of rude. Like first we had to walk a very long distance to get to his raft.
Right.
So we had to walk through the river and things like that. Then we finally got on the raft, and he's struggling. I mean, he was skinny little dude. You know what I'm saying? He's struggling manning the raft, and we finally got to the end of it. We're like, this it? So
like he literally like took us a little ways down. I don't even think it was like a mile. He took us a little ways down. He turned around, and then we went back.
And he had to pull the raft because he was going against the current. Like, see, the other one was flowing with the current. And it was like a circle. It was a circle. Yeah. So you go around the circle, you come back to where you started at. But this one, you go to a dead end, and then you have to turn back around and go against the current. So you might be struggling, pulling and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I didn't like it. It was not a great experience. Then it started raining, and so we had to climb back off of the raft and climb over the other rafts to get to the exit.
And the bamboo's already slippery.
Yes, so in the process of doing that, my leg ends up going through the bamboo of the raft and the wires and everything.
The bamboos went straight through.
Yes, and messed my whole ankle up.
Yeah. I don't think we should have extended the trip.
Because I felt like I messed up the rest of the trip.
Yeah, but it was okay, man. It was just, we just chilled in the room the rest of the time. You know what I'm saying? I wrapped her ankle up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we just chilled the rest of the time. You know what I'm saying? Ordering food. You know what I'm saying? Watching TV.
On the balcony, just vibing. Because it was storming, so we watched the storm.
Right.
And we just chilled.
Right.
Even though I did feel bad.
Got lit. Chill. Order room service.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a cool experience, man. And that was our second time going to Jamaica together, along without the kids. That was our, I think, 3rd or 4th trip since we've been with each other.
Since we've been together, period.
And we take the kids everywhere, man.
We do.
Like Disneyland 3, 4, 5 times. Legoland 3, 4, 5 times. Universal Studios, SeaWorld.
Anywhere they want to go.
You know what I'm saying?
If they're like, can we try to go to the Bahamas?
Jamaica.
We gonna try to make it work. So whatever it is that they ask us, we'll be like, okay, let's see how we gonna make this work for them. But I mean, I enjoy being able to give them those experiences.
California.
I think we both enjoy giving those experiences because that's what it's for.
Right. To spend that time with the kids, because the kids, 1 minute they're small, next minute they're big, and our kids still have a lot of room to grow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still dealing with that part. You know what I'm saying? So I know kids grow up,
right?
But I wasn't like really mentally prepared for the kids to just grow like that.
I think, like it's the looks for you.
It's the looks, it's the personalities, it's
the voice
everything, the voice changing and all that. So I'm really learning to appreciate the past and love the now. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on
that. You better say it.
Yeah, just remember the past.
It's a whole word.
Because if you keep dwelling on the past and putting your head in the past, you're getting sad and depressed. That's not helping you to enjoy the now and be in the present. So that's what I'm learning right now, to really keep those memories, you know what I'm saying, as memories, and continue to progress with my kids, progress with my sons, and really enjoy the now. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I have to work on.
You're such a good daddy.
I ain't the best daddy, you know what I'm saying? And nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying?
Please, he fired. He is.
You're a good mother, babe. And I appreciate,
you
know what I'm saying, this whole journey that we having together as a family, you know what I'm saying, raising our kids and being with each other, you know what I'm saying, 24/7, you know what I'm saying. Like I told my wife the other day, like we know people that been with each other for, 40 years, 50 years, but like we with each other all day.
But like even in that time of their relationships, other people outside of us, like they go to work, they doing this, they're in different locations majority of the time.
That they are within their relationship.
And then when they get back together, it's bedtime, or it's it's time to settle down, and you may want to settle down and you don't want to be bothered with anybody at this moment because you're trying to recollect yourself from your day or whatever it may be. But I think what he's saying is like we've just been together so long and we get to experience every moment with each other.
Every second.
Yeah. From
the time we wake up, the time we go in.
Why you have to say it like that?
And I ask like, babe, you ain't tired of me yet?
Nope. Sure not. But he'll ask me that like, you asked me that like every day last week, and I was like, no, I'm not.
Right, because we spend that time with each other, man, and I'm very thankful that we're able to be in a position where we can spend that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because time is the most valuable thing that you have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we gotta spend some more time other places, man.
We do. You talking about just us vacation?
Just us.
Vacation 2.0?
Right. And it's really hard because like we don't allow anybody to just watch our kids.
We don't. We're very picky.
Very picky. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make the opportunities for us to travel again.
But it's hard too because our kids, like I said earlier, like we have separation anxiety. I mean, we have it bad,
right,
but they have it bad too. So even while we were gone on this trip, like we called them every day, several times a day, or they would call us and message us, and they're like, when y'all come home? When y'all coming back?
Messaging us, video calling.
And then when we told them,
especially Xander, every 5 minutes, what y'all doing? Nothing, Xander. I ain't want nothing by. Sometimes he don't say bye, he just hang up.
Rude.
Like damn boy.
But they would do that, and then we was like, oh, we gotta tell them that we extended the trip.
Right.
And they was like, what?
Right.
We thought y'all was coming on.
As soon as we came to the house, I mean, we ain't made it inside the house. We just put up in the driveway. They run out.
They ran outside.
Right.
And was like, what? Like they were just so excited, hugging us and jumping on us and everything. So I mean, it was a great feeling.
Right. But that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just leaving them. So that's why majority of the time we just take them, just bring them with us.
Come on.
Right.
Come on. But I enjoy being able to experience the world with them because that's something that we can do. Like I never want to be in a position where somebody else is giving them an experience that we could have given them.
Right.
Because I just feel like that's our job to do.
And I want that to be the norm for them. Like I want them to have the opportunity to say that, okay, I fly a plane all the time.
Yeah,
or I go
that's
on
nothing
boats,
for them.
You know what I'm saying? Or I go to different countries.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about, you know what I'm saying, us, you know what I'm saying, you constantly hear, I ain't going on an airplane too scared, or I ain't getting no boat, I ain't getting all that water.
But my kids is gonna hop on the plane with the quickness.
Right.
Okay, that you want that backpack?
I don't want them to have fear of that because that's what that is.
Right, it is.
It's a fear, and you never experience those things, and you don't know what you're missing out.
Right.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So you gotta make more opportunities to go on vacations, babe.
We do. But we did say we did make an agreement that time on that vacation that we were gonna try to do at least 2 with just us a year.
We're gonna try it.
We're gonna try.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try that. So, well, anyway, we appreciate y'all tuning in, watching us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna create some more content. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment below and let us know what is your favorite vacation that you've been with your couple.
Yes.
With your significant other.
Somewhere we need to travel to.
Right.
For our next vacation.
That's right. So I wouldn't mind going to Bali.
Okay, I think that would be fine. I'm gonna do the swing. But
Right. All right, peace.